ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Page number 20, Karika number 18. Advaitam paramartho hi Dvaitam tadbheda uchyate Teshamubhayatha dvaitam Tenayam na viruddhyate. One can attain self-knowledge completely only when we see the entire universe is unreal. One can attain liberation or complete self-knowledge only when you see the unreality in the world. As long as I give the reality to the world, our knowledge is not firm knowledge. Our knowledge is not total knowledge. Just as we see the sunrise, as I am seeing the sunrise, I know there is no sunrise. Even though I experience the sunrise, but intellectually I know that there is no sunrise, earth only moving towards the sun. As I am seeing the sun, I have this knowledge, but it appears as though rising. In Vyavahara, we talk about Surya Udayam, Surya Astamanam, sunrise and sunset we talk. And Vyavahara also we do our even some rituals based upon that time also. Deliberately we do that Vyavahara. Intellectually we know that there is no sunrise. Similarly, I am very much experiencing the world. As I am waking up in the morning, I am experiencing the Vyavaharika Prapancha, Dvaita Prapancha, a world with full of duality I am experiencing. As I am waking, I am experiencing the world which is with full of Dvaitam. Dvaitam is called duality. Duality means where there are many names and forms. The difference is there, multitude forms, multitude names. All I am experiencing. That is Satyam. What Satyam? Vyavaharika Satyam. May you understand this Satyam. We don't say world is not there. Remember carefully. Words deliberately when we are using, we have to understand exactly what is meant by that word? World is there. We don't say world is not there. What we say, world is not there really. Even though I am experiencing the world, this world belongs to a lower order of reality. A lower order of reality. There is another reality which is superior to this reality, that is Paramarthika Satyam. When you compare to that Paramarthika Satyam and this Vyavaharika Satyam, this Vyavaharika Satyam is inferior. Less real in artha. It is less real. Since it is less real, the problems caused by this Vyavaharika world which is having a lower order of reality, problems are also less real. They are not real. But we don't say there are no problems. There are problems. What type of problems? Vyavaharika problems. Those problems, that crisis situation cannot disturb me, the higher order of reality, the Paramarthika Satyam. That is my real nature. I am Turiya Atma Sthula Sukshma Karana Sharirat Vyatiriktaha Aham Atma. Higher order of reality, Paramarthika Satyam, cannot be disturbed by these less real problems. These problems cannot even touch me. They cannot touch me. Therefore, Gaudapada Acharya says, these people who are all talking Dvaitam, 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 duality, really speaking, Paramarthataha, Advaitam alone is there. Really speaking, in artham. In fact, Paramarthataha means what? In fact, really speaking, in its true sense, an artham. Paramarthataha. In its absolute sense, in its absolute reality, if you see, Paramarthataha, Advaitam hi eva bhavati. Absolute reality, non-duality is indeed absolute reality in artham. Advaitam hi paramarthata. Non-duality in Advaitam. Advaitam alone is the absolute reality. But what about this reality? Dvaitam tad bhedaha uchyate. It is said to be Dvaitam, the duality is said to be tad bhedaha. Karyam, product of tat. Tat means that Advaitam Brahmanaha Karyam. Tad bhedaha means the product, the Karyam of that Advaitam Brahma. Product means here only manifestation, appearance. Really not Karyam, as though Karyam. Manifestation. Manifestation of what? From your mind only. It is an apparent appearance of your own mind. Which is this Vyavaharika Prapancha is your own mind. It is giving existence to the world. Tesham dvaitam ubhayada tena ayam na virudhyate. Ubhayatha means, according, this word is a little highly technical. I will simplify it now. Tesham dvaitam ubhayatha means, these people who are all talking about Dvaita philosophy, not duality, they are talking. In worldly sense, they have duality. For them, Vyamaharika Dvaitam is there. Even after moksha also, they have only Dvaitam. Even after moksha. Why? They see the Bhagavan separate from themselves. Dvaitinaha, except Advaiti, all of them see the Bhagavan Ishvara as separate. I am Bhakta, our Swami. I am doing puja, upasana, dhyanam. Triputi continues. Triputi continues. Yesterday we saw, I am the subject. Bhagavan will be what? Object. Prameyam. I am Pramata, the Bhakta, experiencer of Om God. Sakala Kalyana Guna Gana Sampanna Nilayaha. I am experiencing. I am seeing God. Those Upasakas says, those dualists says, I am seeing God. Every day He comes in my dream. Every day He appears into me and He talks to me also. Okay, so what? You are the experiencer. You are experiencing Bhagavan. See the fallacy. They do not know when they are making these statements. They do not know what fallacy is there. If they know, they will not talk. I am experiencing. Bhagavan is experienced by me. I am Pramata. Bhagavan become what? Prameyam, object. So because of this sadhana, upasana, puja, japam, pramanam, shastra pramanam. So like this he does. Triputi is there. Pramata, pramanam, sadhana, prameyam, Ishvara. That Ishvara will become object. Prameyam is called what? Object. Experienced. Yat drishyam. Tat mithya. So you are making Bhagavan mithya. Now tell me, subject is more real, object is more real. Without subject, there is no object. Object loses its weight in front of subject. Subject though always have got weight. I am the subject. Bhagavan, I made Bhagavan. Object, weightless. One bhakta, he went to that goldsmith. He is having old Sri Sita Rama, Lakshmana, Hanuman vigrahams. He want to dispose those vigrahams. He want to get money. Poor Brahmana. What to do? For survival, he want to give that to that person. He want to get money. Then after weighing all that idols, that goldsmith is giving money. Then he asked, see, Hanuman is so strong. Hanuman is having lot of balam, strength. You are giving same amount of money to Rama, Lakshmana and Hanuman also. You have to give more money for Hanuman. He is asking for that. See, this is idol appa. Hanuman originally, how much weight he is having, you cannot see here. Adhe madri, bhaktas are almost emotional. No? Once you are very, very emotional, your intellect will be blocked. Your intellect will be blocked. Stunted. Intellect won't work. Maximum ತೀವ್ರ ಭಕ್ತಾಸ್ ಇರಕಲ್ಲ emotional bhaktas. Apdi very sensitive bhaktas. Their intellect is almost zero. Shastra says, never allow your intellect to be stunted in the name of bhakti. Never close your intellect in the name of bhakti. Bhakti is not meant to stop your intellect. Bhakti is not meant to become emotional. Bhakti is emotion only, of course. It is a bhavana. Emotions are there. But that emotion should not overpower your intellect. Then you cannot think what you are talking. And what God means you do not know. Therefore, it says that Bhagavan, you are making prameyam. Whatever is prameyam, Bhagavan is this. This is the form of Bhagavan. You are coming to conclusion. You are coming to the conclusion, prameyam is this. You are using for what? You are using what to know that prameyam? To see this flower, I am using my eyes. To this clip, I am using my eyes. I am using to listen sound, I am using my ears. I have to use my pramanam to know the prameyam. I have to use my pramanams to know the prameyam. Without pramanam, prameyam cannot be known. Clear? If you say Bhagavan is separate, Kailasa, Vaikuntha, Bhagavan is separate, you say, how do you know now? I know through pramanam. What pramanam? Your intellect, your mind, these are also pramanam. Your eyes, your ears and your whole mind. This pramanam, you are coming to that conclusion. This pramanam is defective. Person to person differs. Saiva Siddhanta is different, Vaishnava Siddhanta is different. Why? Buddhi Bhedat. Shakta is different, other religion is different. There are so many vadams are there because of buddhi bhedat. அவங்களங்க புத்திக்கு எப்படி எப்படி என்னென்ன தோன்றதோ அது இதுதான் சித்தாந்தம் னு சொல்றான். Now how can I rely upon your buddhi pramanam which is negated by another person? And that person is negated by another person. That person is negated by another person. Who are all they? Just write names and note down. Who are all they? See, some students are telling, Enna Swamini, in the subject romba dry irke, Atma, Brahman, Anna, Nanna irke, idu ennamo oru maadhiri irukena. See, when we are listening to Shastra, what we like we should not take. It is not, this is called selective amnesia. Selective amnesia, Bhagavan is, Ishvara is unreal, world is unreal, body mind is unreal, consciousness is not real. Okay, Papa Swamini sollinde iruktom, namakku enna நமக்கு என்னென்ன சூட்டபுல்லா நம்ம மைண்டுக்கு நம்ம இன்டெலெக்சுவலுக்கு எது எது கொஞ்சம் அக்செப்டபிளா இருக்கு அது மாத்திரம் எடுத்துட்டு மற்றது எல்லாமே இந்த காதுல விட்டுட்டு இந்த காதுல விடு. Many listeners are like this. Not only I am talking about this class, entire humanity, the nature is like this. And the intellectual is like that, it does. Whatever is suitable to me, acceptable to me, swallowable to me, it is okay. Some reasonable to me, I take it. Other things and all, just like hot potato, I will drop. Shastra says nothing doing. You cannot do that job here. Whether you swallow or not, whether you accept it or not, this fact is fact. You have to come to my level. Shastra says. Therefore, many listeners from the beginning, they listen like that 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. And they say, I know every Upanishad. I have seen everything. Enna theriyum? Ella filtered, வடிகட்டின முட்டாள்னு அர்த்தம். இப்படி படிச்சு எத்தனை வருஷம் படிச்சா என்ன பிரயோஜனம்? அதுதான் இன்டலெக்சுவல் ஆனஸ்டி மஸ்ட் பி தேர். I may not accept in the beginning, but there is something truth. Shastra cannot say lies. I have to rely upon Shastra. Therefore, I have to change my thinking pattern. That honesty must be there. What you know, what you are thinking, what is your concept view, all are blind beliefs from so many janmas you are continuing. You have to shake all of them. Adukku guts venum, courage venum, boldness venum. Who can have that? Intellectual sharpness is required. refinement is required, honesty is required, Shraddha Bhakti is required. Guru, Shastra, Vedanta, Vakyeshu, Vishwasaha, Shraddha. So for many people, they never have this much quality. That's why they are missing the truth. Manushyanam sahasreshu, why Bhagavan says otherwise? எல்லாரும் 10 வருஷம் உபனிஷத்து கேட்ட உடனே அகம் பிரம்மாஸ்மின்னு சொல்லலாமே. ஆமா, விழுந்து விழுந்து படிக்கிறவன் நோட்ஸ் மேல நோட்ஸ் எழுதுண்டு சிடி மேல சிடி கேட்டுண்டு இருக்கும்போது அகம் பிரம்மாஸ்மின்னு சொல்லலாமே டக்குன்னு. ஏன் வரமாட்டேங்கிறதுன்னா இதுதான் தகராறு. இதெல்லாம் செலக்டிவ் ஆம்னீஷியான்னு சொல்லுவா. That's why bow your head in front of Shastra and Guru in the teaching. Otherwise it won't come, enter inside. That's why one person negates the other. Vaishnavas fight with Shaivas, Shaivas fight with Vaishnavas, Muslims fight with Christians, Christians fight with Muslims, they all fight with Hindus. Of course, Hindus also fight with them. Tairayam na virudhyante. We never fight with anyone. They all fight each other. Edikappa fight purinchuko. Just like entering Tangamali, one person standing near the harams, Chandra haram, necklace, Mavid malai, and the Madu and the Illa malai, or a bakka, bangles bakana or panikra, or then rings bakanikra. Idida gold, idida tangam anuchonna eppadi irukum. This is only truth. And one person is standing that side, bangle side, this is the only truth. Another person, owner, is standing, you are all not truth. Gold alone is truth. Everybody, gold alone is truth. Adi madre, and the gold in nana abharanani. Illiya? Advaitam Brahmada Nana Drishyate. That's what he is going to say in the next Karika. So, who are they now? I hope I have told you, but anyhow, I am reminding. Sankhya philosopher, Dvaiti. Dvaitis I am listing out. What I want to say, we are right. Advaitam is right. Why right is right also we should know. When can you know? When wrong is wrong, when you know only, you can know. Right is right. Advaitam is right. Advaitam only correct. When Dvaitam is wrong, why it is wrong? When you know only, you can know you are right. Therefore, you have to study whatever Guru says with full confidence, with full concentration, with full attention. Emara kudad. Emara vidamate. Okay. Sankhya philosopher, first Parinamivada. Prakriti Purusha Parinamivada. Number 2, Kanada Matam. Sankhya Matam Parinamavada. Kanada Matam Anuvada or Arambhavada. Then third, Buddha Matam Shunyavadam. Fourth, Jaina Matam Saptabhumika Ardhashunyavadam. This is Ardhashunyavadam. Saptabhumika Ardhashunyavadam. Of course, Shaiva, Shakta, Ganapatya, Vaishnava. There are so many. Poduma, all of them are fighting each other, quarreling each other, criticizing each other. My God alone is great, your God is not great. This is false. Each one criticize the other. Ahyam na virudhyate. Tena. With them we are not quarreling. We do not fight. Why? What is the reason? Order of reality is different. Why I have to fight? Order of reality is different. What is that order of reality? Important point you have to see. Next shloka we will read. 19th Karika. Mayaya bhidyate hetat nanyathaajam kathanchana sattvato bhidyamanehi Martyatam amrutam vrajet. The 2-3 examples we have to see, then you can understand more clearly. Oh, you have understood, I know. I want to give 2 more examples. How the lower order of reality cannot touch the higher order of reality. Our regular experience, dream, you are sleeping in the dark room. You are sleeping in the dark room. You are experiencing a bright light in your dream. You are experiencing a bright light, not ordinary light, bright Deepavali light, no? All lights. Where you are sleeping in dark room. In the dark room, darkness, dream light can coexist or not? Can coexist or not? You are seeing the bright light, but you are seeing in lying down Vyavaharika Satyam. Lying down on the bed is what Satyam? Vyavaharika Satyam. Dream is what Satyam? Pratibhasika Satyam. Pratibhasika Satyam Prakashaha means Swapna Prakashaha can exist in Vyavaharika Andhakara or not? Some of you are doing like this, some of you are doing like that. No, some of you are saying, some of you are saying yes. It can exist. Every one of us, when we are sleeping, generally we should switch off the lights. We are all sleeping in the andhakara, in the dark. But in dream, you are seeing light. How they are able to coexist, tell me? Where there is light, there must be, there is no darkness. There must not be darkness. No, there should not be darkness. Where there is darkness, there is no light and artham. And how they exist, coexist? Because Swapnam is less real than Vyavaharika Satyam. Clear? Therefore, it can exist, coexist. Adhe madre, Dvaitam can happily coexist in Advaitam. No problem. Tairayam na viruddhyante. We never quarrel with anybody. We need not quarrel. நமக்கு அவசியமே இல்லை, தேவை இல்லை. என்ன இன்செக்யூரிட்டியே இல்லை நமக்கு. அத்வைதிக்கு இன்செக்யூரிட்டி கிடையாது, துவைத்திக்கு தான் இன்செக்யூரிட்டி. மை காட் இஸ் கிரேட், மை காட் இஸ் பவர்ஃபுல். தட் இன்செக்யூரிட்டி இஸ் தேர். தட்ஸ் வை தே ஆல்வேஸ் ஃபைட் ஈச் அதர். Therefore, this Paramarthika Satyam, just as your dream light and Vyavaharika darkness coexist, Adhe Madri, Vyavaharika, this Ajnanam can coexist in Jnana Chaitanyam. Jnanam, Paramarthikam and Vyavaharikam. Vyavaharikam is fully because of Ajnanam only we are telling. From Paramarthika Drishtya, this is full of Ajnanam only you are giving reality and children. இப்போ அஜ்ஞானம்లో ஞானம்ல அஜ்ஞானம் இருக்க முடியுமா முடியாதா? இது விஷயம். ஞானம் இருந்தா அஜ்ஞானம் இருக்கக்கூடாது, அஜ்ஞானம் இருந்தா ஞானம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. ஏதோ ஒன்று தானே. If there is knowledge, there is no ignorance. If there is ignorance, there is knowledge and அர்த்தம். இக்னரன்ஸும் இருக்கு, நாலெட்ஜும் இருக்கு. முடியுமா? முடியாது. அது முடியும். எப்படி நான் சொல்றேன் பாருங்க. ஞானம்ங்கிறது கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ், சைத்தன்யம் நம்ம சொல்றோம். ஞானம்னா அறிவி. ஞானம், ஐ நோ, ஐ am conscious of. In that I am conscious of, I know, in that ignorance can exist. Ignorance is existing also now. How? See the example. I don't know Chinese language. I don't know Chinese language. When you say this statement, when you utter this statement, I don't know the Chinese language. I know that I don't know Chinese language. Suppose you say, I don't know Chinese language, then I will ask you, how do you know? How do you know that you don't know Chinese language? What do you say? I know, Swamini. I know that I don't know. Innocent statement. How much there is to think you understand. I know that I don't know. I know annadu enna? Gnanam. Enakku theriyum. Enna theriyum? Chinese theriyadani theriyum. Chinese bhasha theriyadu ani theriyum. Enna Chinese language ignorance. Ignorance irukka illaya? தெரியும் அன்னது இருக்கா இல்லையா? இப்ப ரெண்டும் வேறு வேறாக இருக்கா, ஒரே இடத்துல இருக்கா? தேங்க் காட். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா நம்ம லைஃபே இருக்காது. புரியுறதா? ஆல் யுவர் இன்டராக்ஷன், ஐ நோ மை ஹஸ்பண்ட், ஐ நோ மை ஹஸ்பண்ட், ஐ டோன்ட் நோ மை ஹஸ்பண்ட், தட் ஐ நோ ஐ டோன்ட் நோ மை ஹஸ்பண்ட். இவிடல்ல ஞானம் அஜ்ஞானம் ஹேஸ் டு கோ டுகெதர். there is no problem in paramarthika standpoint that consciousness is the knower, always is there. I'm conscious of that what I know, what I don't know, what I know, what I don't know. Why? How is it possible? Jnanam is paramarthika satyam. In that vyavaharika jnanam can exist, vyavaharika ajnanam also can exist. Another step. Jnanam, consciousness. What is the definition of consciousness? Atma. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma. Jnana swarupam. How do you know? Brahman is jnana swarupam. Who is Brahman? Naneda. I am, I know. I am, I exist. To say I exist, I should know. I should know. I am conscious of that I exist. I know is jnanam. I am conscious of. You are conscious of what? That I exist. Are all of you are conscious of or not? You are all conscious of that you are existent here in the class now. You are conscious of. I am conscious of means what? I know. I know means what? Jnanam. I know means what? Jnanam. In this jnanam, vyavaharika jnanam can exist. Vyavaharika ajnanam also can exist. I know Tamil language. Enna? Jnanam. Enakku Tamil theriyum. Theriyumilliyo? Theriyum. Jnanam. எனக்கு தமிழ் தெரியுமனே தெரியும். எனக்கு சைனீஸ் தெரியாதனே தெரியும். இந்த தெரியும் தான் கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ். தமிழ் தெரியுமங்கிறது வியாவகாரிக ஞானம். சைனீஸ் லாங்குவேஜ் தெரியாதுன்றது வியாவகாரிக ஞானம். வியாவகாரிக அஜ்ஞானம், வியாவகாரிக ஞானம். தமிழ் லாங்குவேஜ் தெரியும், சைனீஸ் லாங்குவேஜ் தெரியாது. அது யாருக்கு தெரியும்? எனக்கு தெரியும். இந்த எனக்கு தெரியுங்கிறது தான் பாரமார்த்திக சத்தியம் ஞானம். இப்போ இந்த ஞானத்தில் அஜ்ஞானமும் ஞானமும் ரெண்டும் இருக்கும். எனக்கு என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்? ரெண்டும் இருந்துட்டு போகட்டுமே. I am the substratum of ajnanam and jnanam of vyavaharika prapancha. I am the substratum of dvaita prapancha. I am the substratum. How is it possible? It is possible. Look into the next Karika. Clear? Clear-ஆ இருக்க சுவாமி. அதான் வியாவஹாரிக சத்தியம்னு அர்த்தம். In this 19th Karika, a question is an explanation on Dvaita Tadbheda Uchyate. In the previous 18th Karika, Dvaita Tadbheda Uchyate irukku illaya, first line la. அந்த துவைத்தம் தத்பேத உச்சதேன. தத் என்ன? அத்வைதஹ. அத்வைத்தம் பிரம்மணஹ துவைத்தம் காரியம் இது உச்சதே. அதுக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் இந்த காரிகா. வாட் இஸ் தட் கொஸ்டின்? ஹவு இஸ் பிரம்மன்? How Brahman is able to apparently manifest as Dvaitam. What we said in the previous sloka, this Dvaitam, Bhedaha, Karya Prapancha, Tat Bhedaha Anchunam, Brahmanaha Bhedaha, Brahmanaha Karyam Anchunam. How is it possible? How the Brahman is able to manifest as Dvaitam? இந்த துவைத்தம் எல்லாமே என்னென்ன அத்வைதத்தினுடைய காரியம் சொன்னான். அத்வைதத்தினுடைய காரியம் ப்ராடக்ட் ப்ரீவியஸ். அது எப்படி முடியும்? ஹவ் இஸ் பிரம்மன் ஏபிள் டு டூ தட் கொஸ்டின். பிரம்மன் எப்படி இந்த துவைத பிரபஞ்சமா மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் ஆக முடியும்? For that the answer is etat ajam mayayahi vidyate. Etat ajam, this higher order of reality, birthless Atma. Gaudapadacharya putting a clause here. Parinami karanam, suppositional argument. A suppositional argument, hypothetical argument, an assumption. See, Brahman cannot be the cause for this creation, really speaking. First of all, be clear. Brahman cannot create the universe. Brahman never created the universe. Brahman has not transformed as the creation. Then what is this introduction? Maya is there. Brahman plus Maya, Ishvara. Ishvara created this universe. Why Upanishad talking for the purpose of teaching, we introduce this deliberately. Knowingly, deliberately, we introduce this. Brahman is the cause of this universe. This universe is born, is the product we are deliberately using. For what sake? For a teaching purpose. Like bamboos, scaffoldings. 18 elephants எலிஃபென்ட்ஸ் ஸ்டோரி ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க, லாஸ்ட் கிளாஸ்ல சொன்னேன். ஸோ அதே மாதிரி we introduce அத்தியாரோபம் அபவாதம், சூப்பர் இம்போஸ் அண்ட் நெகேட் deliberately. Don't take that superimposition as real. So that superimposition is talking now. It looks as though real. See, mayayahi vidyate. This Advaitam Brahma, who is birthless, really speaking, ajam, vidyate, becomes differentiated. Becomes differentiated. Vidyate means Brahman becomes differentiated, become multiples, as though. In vivarta karanena, not parinami karanam, not arambha karanam. What is our karanam? Our Brahman is விவர்த்த காரணம். டு யூ ரிமெம்பர் விவர்த்த காரணம்? அதுக்குள்ள மறந்தாச்சோ? விவர்த்த காரணமுக்கு என்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள்? ரோப் ஸ்னேக், ட்ரீமர், வேக்கர். வித்தவுட் அண்டர்கோயிங் சேஞ்ச், வேக்கர் கிரியேட்டிங் த ட்ரீம். இஸ் இட் நாட்? ஸோ விவர்த்த காரணம் பிரம்மா, ஜெகத் காரணம். அப்போ பிரம்மன் வித்தவுட் அண்டர்கோயிங் எனி சேஞ்ச், he appears as universe. Mayaya hi vidyate. Mayaya means here which is vyavaharika satyam, lower order of reality. Ajayamano bahuda vijayate. Even though Brahman is birthless, appears as many. What we are seeing is just appearance of Brahman as though. நமக்கு என்னென்ன ப்ராப்ளம் எங்கே வருது தெரியுமோ? we are all identified with the body. ரொம்ப ஒட்டின்னு இருக்கும் உடம்புக்கு மனசுக்கு. அகங்காரம் லோவர் ஐல பார்வையிலிருந்து பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். we listen from lower eye. we are using lower eye is different, because to listen class you have to use ahankara. But identifying with ahankara and listening to the class எல்லாம் தகராறு தான். I am higher eye, using the lower eye, understanding I am not lower eye. எப்படி? ரொம்ப சூப்பர். இந்த மாதிரி அட்டென்டிவ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இருந்தால் டீச்சிங் சூப்பராக தான் இருக்கும் நமக்கு. ஓகே, I am the higher I, Turiya Atma, listening through the lower I, Ahankara, reflected consciousness to negate I am not the lower I. இப்போ என்ன பண்றோம் நம்ம? இப்படிதான் கேட்கணும். ஆக்சுவலா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்? நார்மலா அச்சு பிச்செல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணுவா அகங்காரத்துல இருந்து அகங்காரமாவே இருந்துட்டு ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணி லோவர் ஐ நானு பாடி மைண்ட் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ், ஐ எம் ஆர்டினரி ஹியூமன் பீயிங், ஐ எம் ஆர்டினரி ஒய்ஃபு ஹஸ்பண்டு, ஏதோ கிளாஸுக்கு வந்திருக்கேன் உட்கார்ந்துருக்கேன், பிரம்மன் அப்படி பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். அத்திர திரேஷம் அக்ராகம் அகோத்திரம் பிரம்மன், யார் அந்த பிரம்மன்? நீதாப்பா. இது இப்படி பார்க்கணும். கன்வெர்ட் த லோவர் ஐ இன்டு ஹையர் ஐ. Lower I is instrument. Without lower I, your Shuddha Brahman ஒன்னும் பண்ண முடியாது. He need not know, he cannot know that I am Brahman. Okay. Maya, அதுதான் Maya. Ahankara is the Maya. Use Maya, enjoy the life. Enjoy the life. Live peacefully without any sorrow. Maya. Na anyatha kathanchana, not in any other manner, only this manner. Ideda Brahman becomes many as though because of Maya. Maya is vyavaharika satyam. See, edukku kashtapadano actually. See, waker, because of avarana shakti nidra, veiling power, he creates what? Vikshepa, dream. Okay, how you are able to create dream? Tell me. Dream is appearance. Where? In you, the waker. In you, the waker, dreamer is appearing. Dreamer is less real than waker. Correct தானே? இது நன்னா புரியறது இல்லையோ? You are all creators now. Vyavaharika Jiva is the creator of the dream which is less real than Vyavaharika Jiva. Adhe madri Vyavaharika Jiva is less real than Paramarthika Atma. When you know that you are Vyavaharika Jiva creating because of Avarana Shakti, veiling power, Nidra Shakti, you are creating that dream. Adhe madri Brahman, Atma Chaitanyam, because of Maya Shakti. Inga Nidra Shakti, anga Maya Shakti. அது மூலம் என்ன பண்றா? இன்னொரு ட்ரீம் கிரியேட் பண்றான். ட்ரீமுக்குள்ள ட்ரீம். ஓகே, அந்த ட்ரீம் என்ன? பிராதிபாசிக சத்தியம். வியாவகாரிக ஜீவ ட்ரீமிங். இந்த வியாவகாரிக ஜீவ கூட ட்ரீம் தான். ட்ரீம் லைக் ஃப்ரம் பாரமார்த்திக சத்தியம். அப்போ என்ன ட்ரீம்? எத்தனை ட்ரீம் நமக்கு? ஃப்ரம் பாரமார்த்திக திருஷ்டியா ஆத்ம திருஷ்டியா எனக்கு 2 ட்ரீமு, வியாபாரிக ஜீவ திருஷ்டியா ஒரு ட்ரீமு. என்ன? வியாபாரிக திருஷ்டியா டெய்லி நித்ரல ஒரு ட்ரீம் அம்மா. இப்போ அஜ்ஞானம்ங்கிற தூக்கத்துல இருக்கும். அஜ்ஞானம்ங்கிற தூக்கத்துல இருக்கும் போது இது ஒரு ட்ரீமு. இது ட்ரீம்னு யாருக்கு தெரியும்? Paramarthika ஞானி, who knows that ஞானம் ஆத்மா அகமஸ்மி, அவனுக்கு இது ஒரு ட்ரீம். அப்போ ஞானி இது ட்ரீம்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா? முடியாதா? முடியும். உன்னால முடியும் தம்பி. என்ன முடியும்? இதுதான் முடியும். ஓகே. மாயையா ஹி भिद्यते न अन्यथा कथंचन भिद्यमाने तत्वतः அமிர்தம் மர்த்தியதாம் ரஜேதா. சப்போஸ், அது போறதுக்கு முன்னாடி உதாரணம் சொல்லணும், அப்பதான் நமக்கு புரியும். சப்போஸ் வேக்கர் ரியல்லி கன்வெர்டட் இன்டு ட்ரீமர், என்ன ஆயிடும்? வேக்கர் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கான், நிஜமா கனவுல நிஜமா ஆயிட்டான், நிஜமா ட்ரீமர் ஆயிட்டான்னா என்ன ஆயிடும்? யூ cannot get up to next day morning. You cannot wake up. என்ன? Yesterday you went to dream. The waker got a dream. really transformed as a dreamer. Really. நிஜமா நினைச்சுக்கோங்களேன், really transformed as a dreamer. அந்த ட்ரீம் ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் அவனே தான். ஸ்னேக்கு, எலிஃபெண்ட் எல்லாமே அவனே தான். ஒரு ரியலா மாறிட்டான்னா டுமாரோ வைஃப் வில் சர்ச், என்னாச்சு என்னோட ஹஸ்பண்ட் காணோம்னா, என்ன நேத்து கனவுல அப்படியே நிஜமா போயிட்டார் அவரு, பாலு தயிரான மாதிரி. இவர் நிஜமா சொப்னமா நிஜமா மாறி போயிட்டாருன்னா நம்ம we don't want to sleep. ஏன்னா தூக்கம் ட்ரீம் ட்ரீம்ல நான் நிஜமாவே ட்ரீமரா போயிட்டான்னா என்ன ஆயிடும் எனக்கு, திருப்பி I cannot come back. Thank God I am not touched by the dreamer. Even the dream is born out of me, I am waker is intact. அதே மாதிரி அமிர்தம், சப்போஸ் இஃப் இட் சேஞ்சஸ், அமிர்தம் என்ன பரம் பிரம்மா, இம்மோர்டல் பிரம்மன், தத்வதா ரியல்லி வித்யமானே, suppose really changes, what will happen? Martyatam rajeta. Immortal Brahman, I am infinite, Nitya, Buddha, Shuddha, Mukta Swarupamana Brahman, enna idva? Martyatam rajeta. It become mortal. Appa Brahman Nityama iduma, Anityama? Anityama iduma. Clear? Next Karika. अजातस्यैव भावस्य जातिमिच्छन्ति वादिनः अजातो ह्यमृतो भावः मर्त्यतां कथमिष्यति. Gaudapadacharya says Brahman is nirvikaraha. Just as the waker is nirvikaraha, modificationless when he is dreaming. I the waker am modificationless, nirvikaraha, while I am dreaming. Like that, Brahman is also nirvikaraha as the Brahman is manifesting as universe. What is the feature of Brahman? Nirvikaraha. Illiyo? Nishkriyaha, nirvikaraha, vikara rahitaha, modificationless. 6 modifications are not there in Brahman. Asti jayate, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. All these modifications are, none of them are there in Brahman. Therefore, Brahman is nirvikaraha. This is what our understanding. If you say like this, Brahman is changing, suppose, Brahman really became Dvaitam anichunna, appa Brahman enna idvarunna? Savikaram. Becoming Dvaitam means it is a real modification. Real modification means there is a change in Brahman. God only created the world. God became the world. World is nothing but God. God alone became the world and anartha. Change aitara Bhagavan. ஒருவேளை சேஞ்ச் ஆயிட்டாரன்னு நினைச்சுக்கோங்களேன், அப்போ பகவான் இந்த சவிகாரம். What is problem? Logical problem. Whatever is savikaram, changing, it is time bound. It will perish one day or other. Yatra savikaratvam tatra anityatvam. Yatra savikaratvam tatra anityatvam. Anatham. Or yatra vikaraha tatra maranam. Birth is only one type of vikara. That is why maranam is there. Wherever birth, jananam, there is maranam. Jananam is a type of vikara, modification. We are all modified in our mother's womb, body. Modified, came out, modifying, fine, going. Any modification is changing, it will perish. That means what? Modification has started, going. Time changing every day. You are removing one calendar date. Black hair, white hair, then no hair. All these changes or modifications are coming in the body. But in Brahman, no vikara. If vikara is there, it is limited, finite. It cannot be infinite. Any vikara, modification is finite. If Brahman really became the universe, God became the universe, only manifesting. Vyaktam, avyaktam. Nijama maaradu kadiyadu. Vivarta karanam. Vikaram kadiyave kadiyadu. Dvaitam people enna solluva? Bhagavan மாறிட்டார், உலகமா மாறிட்டார். மாறிட்டார் என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா பகவான் போயிட்டாருன்னா நிஜமா மாறல பகவான். Therefore he says ajatasya eva bhavasya. Vadinaha jatim icchanti. Vadinaha means here varat argument anartham. Varat anna useless arguments these people are doing. All philosophers, dvaitinaha, vadinaha, icchanti. They are desirous of what? Ajatasya bhavasya eva jatim icchanti. The birthless Brahman they want to make in a bond. Krishna born, Krishna gone. Rama born, Rama gone. So any born means gone, going anartham, will go anartham. So therefore Rama, Krishna also a lower order of reality from Parabrahman. But these people, ajatasya, really birthless Brahman, jatim icchanti. Jati means literal meaning is birth anartham. Here jatim, modification, origination. They talk about the creation as a modification in that Brahman. Ajatasya, of that nirvikarasya. Nirvikara Brahmanaha, he is born really, they say, all these Dvaitis. Now Gaudapadacharya asking, Katham, how can Ajataha Amritaha Bhavaha Martyatam Eshyati? Once the Brahman is immortal, how immortal can Brahman can become mortal? Martyatam. Once you get Vikara, you are going to perish after some time. Suppose Brahmana is modified. Parinami karana. Parinami ahi annaho will perish. Mortal. How immortal Brahman can become mortal? Mortality is called finitude. Immortal is infinite. Infinite can become finite. Infinite is that which is always infinite. What is the meaning of infinite? Infinite is that which is always infinite, which cannot become finite. But according to you people, Dvaitis, you want to make infinite Brahman finite. Krishna consciousness. Krishna vandittar finitude ஆக்கிட்டார் அவர். Immortal Brahman and the Krishna உருவம் அவங்களுக்கு real. பாலாஜி உருவம் real. அப்ப என்ன சுவாமி இந்த தேவனும் எல்லாம் கடவுள் எல்லாம் பொய்யான்னா? From Paramarthika Drishti it is பொய். From Vyavaharika Drishti it is real. You are in a Vyavaharika Jiva, for you it is real. You require puja, japa, tapa and you have to worship Vyavaharika Ishvara. You should not say he is poi from Vyavaharika standpoint. He is real, 100% real from Vyavaharika standpoint. You should not say unreal. நமக்கு என்னென்ன கடவுள் அண்ண உடனே பயம் ஒன்றும் அசல் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங் பயம், ஃபியர். என்ன ஆயிடுவோம் சுவாமினிக்கு கூட பரிகாரம் பண்ணுவோம். சுவாமினிக்கு என்னென்னமோ பேசுறாங்க பாப்பா, சுவாமினிக்கு ஒன்றும் நடக்காமல் இருக்கட்டும். அப்படி இருந்தா கூட நான் ஆச்சரியப்பட மாட்டேன். சில பக்தர்கள் எல்லாமே சுவாமினிக்காக கூட பூஜை பண்ணுவான். இப்படி எல்லாம் பேசுறா சுவாமினி, பாவம் தெரியல, பகவான் என்ன பண்ணுவாரோ என்னமோ. ஞானி து ஆத்மைவ மே மதம், பகவான் சேஸ். Jnani is dearest to me, Arjuna, because he never see me different from him. Jnani is one who keep the Bhagavan inside. He cannot see the Bhagavan separate from himself or herself. How such a God can punish that Jnani? Tell me. இந்த அஜ்ஞானி பக்தனுக்கு எவ்வளவு அஜ்ஞானம் இருக்குன்னா சொல்லவே முடியாது. அந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்கு. ஏன்னா you are all in majority. What to do? Not you. You are all good children. All Jivan Muktas. You are all. Generally people. Martyatam kadam bhavishyati. Hey, immortal Brahman, how can he become immortal? Dvaitam anna mortality. Yatra yatra dvaitam tatra tatra martyatam. Why you have to pray then? Asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya. If you are immortal, you can never become mortal. If you are already mortal, you cannot become immortal. What is the law? Fire can never become cold. Yes, that is intrinsic nature of the fire. Swabhavika dharma. Can fire become cold? Hot water can become cold. Whatever comes extrinsic, it can become cold. Whatever is intrinsic, it cannot change its guna, dharma. Adhe madre, Brahman is ever immortal. Ever immortal. If Brahman is mortal, you can never make immortal. Suppose you think, now what is law? Brahman is immortal. Okay? No marana dharma, no janana marana. That Brahman is what? Consciousness, existent principle. Who is that consciousness, existent principle? I am. I know I am. I am the existent consciousness principle. That means I am immortal. When I am immortal already, then why I have to study Shastra? I have no maradam, I have no dukkha, I have no birth, death at all. I am already immortal. I am not going to become any further improvement. தேவையில்லை. எதுக்காக சாஸ்திரம் படிக்கணும்னா? Okay, அது அப்படி இருக்கட்டும். Suppose I am mortal already. I am going to, my intrinsic nature is mortality. I have to die, suppose, mortality. இங்க எதுக்காக சாதனை பண்ணணும்? பூஜா, தப்பம், ஜப்பம் எதுக்காக? If I am immortal, sadhanas are not necessary. If I am mortal also, then I am already mortal, ever mortal, I cannot change myself. Sadhanas are not necessary. இப்போ sadhanas எதுக்காக பண்ணணும்? For that Shastra says, you have a notion that you are mortal. Even though you are immortal, you have a feeling, you have a notion that you are mortal. You are having insecurity, you are limited, you are bound, you are have a feeling. To remove that feeling, that notion, you require sadhana to claim that I am immortal. You are already immortal, but you are not claiming now. That's why Shastra can never make you immortal. What Shastra makes? Shastra prescribes some sadhanas. By those sadhanas, you have to drop the notion that I am mortal, limited, I am immortal, you claim. Therefore, sadhanas are required. Okay? Continue. Purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.